Hello. Right, here we go. Let's try this out and see if you can hear me and see me. A little bit of sun coming out, which is absolutely brilliant. So, a little bit of a spontaneous connection with everybody today. And this is what happens when spontaneous things happen. You just go blank. But no, seriously, in all that's been happening around at the moment, in this new year, in 2017, I don't know about you, but I've noticed that there has been a whack of new energy coming through. I know that on our Tuesday night channeling groups, there's been a lot of information that's come through with that. I personally have been experiencing some great changes, great shifts of frequencies, and I have also found a great distraction coming in. And I don't know about the rest of you out there, but it's almost like as soon as something great energetically and spiritually comes along with new potentials and new verve and tenacity required from us, distraction comes along. Distraction and it could be through friends, it could be through gaming, it could be through Facebook, it could be through just stuff. You've got stuff to get ready, you've got houses to clean, you've got work to go to, you've got children to look after, you've got parents to look after, you've got wives, husbands, etc., etc. Things, life, etc. seems to get in the way. And I suddenly realized that I was allowing myself to get distracted, allowing myself to get off center with everything that needed to be done legitimately, correctly, and on time. I needed to do things. And I kept trying to fit everything in together. I haven't posted on my Facebook page. I haven't followed up on the mentoring side that I do. I haven't really put time and effort into most of my creations because I've been distracted with life. Now that's not a bad thing, but what it does mean is that I need to prioritize, especially with this new energy that's coming in, because the energy of today, the energy that is coming in, has already started to come into this world, is not just the love energy that we all are so used to, the peace and love, the joy, that feel-good feeling. This is a love resonance that actually requires from us, actually asks us to move beyond the PC love. It's asking us to actually look at ourselves and begin to resonate with what we are as people, who we are as people, and can we stand up and tell the truth? Can we stand up and be who we are? And so I want to start putting up a few very short, very concise sort of bursts of energy talk going forward. So this is just an introduction. I'm just not doing it live today. I'm just going to put it out there that I'm going to be wanting to bring out some talks. And it could be out here on my deck, here in Taupo. I could go down to the park. I could do it at my desk. I'm not sure where I'm going to do each one of these individual things on, but it will be different. It will be same. But the content will be relevant to today. Because I don't know about you, but I'm ready for the next big thing. I'm ready for the next move, the next evolvement, the next ascension gateway, whatever you want to label it. I'm ready. And I would presume there are hundreds, if not thousands of us out there that are also ready. So I invite you to join me, Louise, and when my wife is back, Heather, and we will start speaking about what it is to be awake on our journey, whether you want to call it our ascension journey or just our journey of evolvement. But we are here for a purpose. Each one of us that are listening or watching this, myself, my wife, our families, we're all here for a purpose. We're here to remember who we are. And in fact, a lot of us have begun to remember who we are. And when we begin to remember who we are, there is a certain responsibility to bring that information and ground it into this world at this moment. And so I look forward to touching on various subjects with you. I look forward to getting feedback, because sometimes it's a little disconcerting speaking to a screen and going, who's out there listening to me? Am I going crazy? But I also will be bringing real life stuff through as well, like what to do on our spiritual walk with depression, with mental the mental capacity to retain what we know is true when everything else in our world is telling us that we're crazy. So mental health is a very, very important thing at the moment for a lot of us on our spiritual walk. And because a lot of us get labelled, a lot of us get put into boxes. So I want to address that as well. And obviously there's going to be a lot of other things coming up. What about the sort of extraterrestrial side, and obviously everybody's looking out to the big blue sky like I've got behind me and beyond to sort of see what is out there. Even more so now that they've found those planets. Now, I don't want to cram everything in now, so I'm going to leave that hanging, and I'm going to enjoy the sun and the wind that's out here today, and I hope that you have a blessed day. So this is Louise with Ascension Explorers, and soon to be with my wife. We'll be here with you talking on various things. So I'll see you soon.